when we consider improving our health and when we consider looking at ourselves as a holistic thing, it's really important to consider how you actually make sure that your body is well completely. And the journey that I've been on with health and wellness over many, many years in my life has been one about really looking at every different option that's available to me. And everything in my life, I feel, has happened for an absolute reason and has led me to the place that I'm at now. And a couple of weeks ago, I was 46. I feel the best I've ever felt in my entire life. I have got my body in the most amazing shape it's ever been in my life. I have also really got a huge amount of clarity around my wellness and around the importance of ensuring that my body really is a vessel that can't actually have anything not great going on in it. And what I mean by that is this. I've created an environment that is hostile to any kind of disease and virus. So when I say it can't be in there, it can't be in there because it's just not an environment that any of that stuff can live in. And it's been a good 10 years since I've had illness of really any sort. I've had the odd day where I've kind of felt a bit near. And when I was detoxing recently, I had a day where I kind of felt like I'd been hit by a bus, but I know that was to do with all the toxins coming out. My whole view is that we keep ourselves safe in a way that we deem to be okay. And everybody's got a different view on that. And obviously we've lived some really interesting times over the last couple of years. And there's been a lot of narrative on how to be safe in one particular way. My view on that is you need to create safety in your body in the way that you feel works for you. And one of the things that I know to be true in all of this, and I am an absolute example of it, and I've waited until I've seen the personal results before I shared more, is the Root Wellness Company. So I have been using 3 products from Root for probably 10 months now. A product called Clean Slate, a product called Zero In, and a product called Restore. Clean Slate cleans the slate, clears the crap out, makes sure that my body can absorb all the amazing nutrients and supplements that I put in it. Zero In is amazing supplements and going in, giving my body some amazing vitamin D, boosting my immune system, some beautiful turmeric, all natural ingredients. And then top that off with Restore, which is restoring my body back to its original state of optimum health and well-being before all the nasties got in there. It's restoring the microbiome in my bowels, so my bowel is working beautifully to ensure that actually my whole immune system and my whole body functions on a massive high. I've cured a real problem with carpal tunnel syndrome in both of my hands that was really chronic, and that was having me wake up with frozen clawed hands because it was so bad. Why am I doing all of this and why am I sharing this? Because simply for me, wellness is something that all of us, I personally feel, should embody. And the reason for that is, we can spend an inordinate amount of time in our lives being unwell. And I don't have time for illness. How about you? I have loads of time for wellness and I have loads of time for living my life. And if we've learned anything over the last few years, one of the key things I think we've all learned is that the gift of freedom is something that can be taken away like that. So what's your next step? What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to be well, or are you going to choose to allow this illness and this dis-ease take over you? This is part 1 of 3 videos that I'm going to do. The second one is going to be talking a little bit more in depth about Root Wellness and about how there is an opportunity for you to earn an income with the company. They're not a network marketing company, they are an affiliate company, and they are all about growth, and they've got a big vision for the next few years. And if you seriously want to change what's going on, and if you want to create an income from your wellness, then talk to me and watch the second video in this series where I'm going to be sharing a lot more on that. The third part of the series, I'm going to have an amazing special guest from Root, and I'm not going to share with you who that is until the second video. But we are going to be talking about the science behind Root and about why this stuff really is very different and why it really is going to put you on a totally new path when it comes to your health and wellness. So whether you just want to get well or whether you want to build a business in wellness, maybe watch all three. Because even if you don't want to build a business in it, how do you fancy having all of your supplements paid for because you shared what works for you with a few friends? Let me know in the video that we get to where we talk about that. And for now, if you've got any comments, drop them below, and you will see below a link to Root where you can find out a little bit more about this. If you do want to connect with me and talk to me personally, you can go find me on Facebook. I am Clare Tanner Marshall. I wish you an amazing day. I wish you wellness. I wish you health, and I wish you ultimate prosperity. Have